Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Joe Johnson. I'm here with the Sage Athletics Spotlight Series. Today I'm with Dom Whalen on the men's soccer team. Dom, how you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Dom, so the season's been going pretty well so far. How are you feeling? How is the days going in practice? What are we feeling?
Yeah, so far so good. The energy has been pretty high. We've had a good string of results now. I think we're at 3 wins in a row, so we definitely want to keep that moving. One thing that we talk about every day now is it's easy to get complacent when you start hot, and we had a good start to the season last year, and we kind of got too comfortable and got away from the things that we were doing that were making us successful. So we're really trying to keep our head down and keep pushing. There's a lot of games left to play. So
You brought a lot of excitement to the Swamp, our field, this year, and we're super excited to see the success that you've had on the field. What players on your team do you want to shout out just in terms of their impact to the program?
yeah, so far it's been all cylinders firing. I mean, all the guys are really stepping up, and but obviously you look at the stats and you look at the impact that a couple guys have. Think of Dimitri; he's been on fire so far. Lewis has been great. Logan has been really holding it down in the back, and then there's you could say good things about any of the guys so far. I mean, they've all been really stepping up and really good to see that we have a lot of depth this year.
And I think that shined through during the Brockport game, especially just seeing every player, whether on or off the field, just being impactful,
Yeah,
cheering for the boys. It was really fun to watch that game.
yeah.
Very exciting. What moment stuck out in that game for you that set apart from all the others?
The Brockport game, I would say, yeah. I mean, it was we kind of had our backs up against the wall. We had that red card there, and then they tied the game up 1-1 right after that. And I would say coming out in the second half, those first couple of minutes, just getting settled in and seeing that the boys weren't going to put their heads down. That really gave us some drive to finish it. And then we got a little lucky with our goal, and I think that was kind of maybe we thought that we were playing for a tie or something like that. It's easy to kind of think that way when you're a man down and you're playing against a good team like Brockport. But to see that ball go in the back of the net for the second time, it really kind of clicked for us that yeah, we could really do this if we worked for it.
Yeah. One key characteristic I noticed during that game is the determination you guys had on the field. Obviously, Amir has instilled a level of confidence that is unmatched amongst a lot of the programs, and you can see it in the way you guys play, the way you carry yourselves, the way you're on and off the field, the way you guys celebrate together. How are you feeling as a team? What do you guys stand on in terms of your values?
Yeah, our values are. We've had a couple meetings about this. Prioritizing what we think is important for the team. Our culture and a lot of the guys are in agreement. It just feels so tight, and it really feels like a family this year. You got guys who will pick you up when you're down. You got guys who will push you if you need to be pushed. And I think that just having those guys who are going to have your back is just super important, and it's something that we've highlighted. And Amir is always giving credit where credit is due. He's always calling guys up and really prioritizing that as a team culture. Amir is a guy we really trust, and we take his words with a lot of seriousness. So when he tells us keep your head down, the chance will come, we really do believe that the chance will come. He doesn't really sugarcoat things. So we trust him a lot, and we just stick to what he tells us, and it's been working so far.
That's great. And as an athlete, I can't say anything but good things. I can say great things about your program, especially the guys that are coming through.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of hardworking guys that are good people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But let's get into who you are, why you play soccer. I want to hear a little bit about you. What started your soccer journey? Why soccer? Why do you love the game?
Yeah, I started playing when I was young, about 8 years old. I played a lot of sports growing up, and soccer was always just the one that I prioritized. I had the most fun with. It's not really big in my family. Obviously, me and my twin brother played at the same time, so that was kind of good. We had each other to work off of and push each other. And it was just the type of thing. As I got older, it was the one that stuck, and I found myself watching soccer, and it just became a huge part of my life. And it got to a point where I couldn't imagine doing anything else. So that was kind of, stopped playing the other sports, really focused on playing soccer year round, and haven't looked back since. Best decision I've made.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Amen to that. And that passion is shown in every game. You definitely stood out there. So in terms of being captain, which you're a great captain,
Thank you.
for leadership, what do you stand on? Who are you influenced by as a leader?
I just think back to guys that I've had in the past who had a big impact on me, and take some pieces from what they've done. I mean, I've had some great captains over the years, mature guys, and I think this team this year is a little bit younger, so trying to offer a little bit more of that kind of senior presence is important for some of the younger guys, because there's a big freshman class and there's a lot of talent there. So we want to make sure that we're giving those guys the credit that they're due, and picking them up and making sure everyone is on the same page and feels like they have a really important role here. So yeah, I mean, I was a captain in high school, much different, a lot less responsibilities. And I also look to the other captains on the team, and we kind of work off each other. I think having 3 captains is great, and you can pull pieces from everywhere. I mean, I just look back on leadership that I've had in my life that worked for me, and try to do that for the younger guys, and even the older guys too.
That's great. Well, Dom, that's all I have today. Super proud of you as a player. Glad to see we have a great man in the program. Thank you for your time, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is episode 1. We'll have more on the way. Thank you for attending, and we're out. See you, Dom.
See ya.